Today I'm with HeatherAsh Amara, and we'll be talking about the warrior goddess way. Hi HeatherAsh. I am so excited about this book, The Warrior Goddess Way. Tell me about the book.
I wrote Warrior Goddess Way after Warrior Goddess Training, my first book in the series, came out because so many women started writing questions and asking for support and guidance around some really difficult issues. And so as I gathered these questions from all over the world, I started exploring what are the main pain points for women? Where are the places that we struggle the most in our lives? And I collated that information and brought it to the Warrior Goddess Way.
And how did you come up with it?
I had this vision of wanting to create a book that answered questions and that looked at really specific areas in women's lives. And so there's 3 sections of the book: wisdom, authenticity, and yes, which is the way, W-A-Y. And so women are supported in exploring how to come back into relationship with our wisdom, how to live from our authenticity, and how to open into saying yes to life.
And what impact has this had on women?
I've heard from so many women that it's really helped them to get their feet on the ground. That's something that I'm really passionate about, is helping to take something from a concept into action. And so there's so many practical tools in the book. Women are telling me that it's allowed them to change their relationships, to be more at peace at work, to transform their relationships with their children, and especially to come into a relationship with themselves where they're learning to really accept and love themselves where they are now.
I'm sure you've gotten some amazing feedback on this book. What is one of your favorite stories to share?
I just heard a great story this weekend of a woman who had finished reading Warrior Goddess Way and was talking to her daughter, and her daughter is about 10 years old, and she was starting to feel shy and disconnected and realized she was different. And so she was talking to her mom about it, and her mom had this brilliant idea. She said, well, honey, we're different, and that's okay, and there's a word for us. And her daughter said, what's the word? And she said, we're warrior goddesses, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to be yourself. And I love that story so much because Mom had really used the teachings to find her center and to realize she could be herself and then be able to pass that on to her daughter. And her daughter now regularly says, Mom, remind me, what are we again? And her mom will say, we're warrior goddesses. And her daughter will say, that's right, okay.
Wow, what an incredible gift that is, and how that empowers everyone that touches. So if you've read the book and you're ready for more, what else is there?
One great way to start is to join the Warrior Goddess Facebook tribe. So we have a group of women that it's so beautiful, the connection and the support that's happening on that Facebook page. And I also offer an online Warrior Goddess training, which is a 9-month program, really beautiful way to connect with women all around the world, to have community wherever you are. And there's weekly calls, there's a dedicated website, and there's actually a lot of tools that aren't in the book. There's also journeys to Mexico and Peru. I think it's really important for women to get out of their normal lives, to go someplace that they can be held and really let go. And so in Mexico we do an initiation ceremony at the pyramids of Teotihuacan. In Peru we go to all the magic spots, Machu Picchu, Cusco. And then I also offer Warrior Goddess weekends. And those happen in different parts of the country. And they're a place for women to come together again to get community in a short time. And those weekends are so transformational. It's often by the second day we're all looking around going, we've only been here 2 days, because so much has already happened. So that's a wonderful way and an easy way for women to plug in.
That's beautiful, HeatherAsh, and this book has created an amazing global movement of women, coming together and standing in their warrior goddess power. And how is that for you?
It's so incredible, because that's something that is so deep in my heart, is that as women we need each other. Really, in order to grow, we need community of people that see us for who we are and also are inviting us, saying, we want to know who you are. And so that then gives us the courage and the bravery and the support to step out of the places that we've been limiting ourselves and to open up to possibility.
Thank you, HeatherAsh.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in finding out more about HeatherAsh Amara, you can go to heatherashamara.com, and you can find all of her best-selling books, to include The Warrior Goddess Way, on Amazon.com.